Welcome back to another episode of How to Code. We are going to be coding the Metric Caddy today. So, first things first, we will be opening up paint.net. It's completely free if you don't have it. And we will open up the our template folder. You can get all the templates on RDP's Discord. You have to have your Patreon linked to access them. So I'll leave both of those in the description, both links to those. So once you do, let's see, where do I have, let's see here. Yep, we have the 77 Caddy. You open up the 77 Caddy UV. Not gonna spend too much time on this. There's other videos out there that will show you how to use more functions and everything of paint.net. Just gonna create a quick skin here. I'm gonna focus more on the coding side. So we got 71. There we go. So once you do get a skin done, you'll want to make sure you turn off this background layer. If you keep this on, all these lines and everything will show on your skin once you get it in game. So always turn that off, and then we will head into BeamNG. Once you are there, main menu, repository, mods manager, and hit open mod folder. If you don't already have one, create an unpacked folder, just new folder and name it unpacked right there. And then once you do have that folder, create another folder inside of it. This folder will be our mod folder for the skin. So we are going to do test, this can be named whatever, test metric caddy 2025. And from there we do new folder, we do vehicles. Let's see here. And then new folder, metric, new folder, and then this one can be anything you want it to be, so I'll do metric caddy test. So after that, you go into your last folder there, and then we go into our template folder again and copy the skin.materials, and we will paste that into our metric caddy test, the last folder. And then we will head back into our template folder and go into our metric folder and copy and paste the JBeam file into our folder. So first, after that, we will save your paint. I usually save it as a DDS. You can save it as a PNG as well, and I'll show you at the end of the video how to do that. For now, we're just gonna save it as a DDS. Gonna save test caddy or test metric caddy. Doesn't need to be the same as that last folder you made it. So just make sure you save it into that folder and hit save. It'll come up as this. Make sure you set the settings to BC7, sRGB, DX11 plus, and then medium. Hit OK, flatten, and then that'll show up right there. So then we go into metric skins. Gonna delete this right here and write test metric caddy. So this right here, this line right here, and this line right here need to be exactly what you named your skin. So we have that, and then this right here is what's going to show up in game in the menu. So we are going to do test metric caddy. For slot type, we're going to change the skin 83 caprice into skin underscore I believe it is. Yep, Caddy 77. And then once you're done with that, hit save. Then you're going to open up the skin.materials, and if you have the right one, it'll say the 77 Caddy up here. And for these three names right here, and right here, we'll write test Metric Caddy. Has to be exactly that. So test, can't have any, has to be exact Metric Caddy. So copy that, paste those right there, and then head down to the base color map line. So this line right here needs to be exactly what you have your folder named and everything and the order. So instead of custom folder right here, we have Metric Caddy test. So we need to change that to Metric Caddy test. Then image name is right here what you have it named. So we'll copy that up there and paste. Since we did save it as a DDS, we'll change the colored PNG to DDS right there. And I'll go over the PNG stuff later on in the video. Then, so once we got that done, we'll hit save. Exit that out and hop into BeamNG and hit update all mods. So you will have to, every time you do add a new one, see how it just showed up right there? Every time you do add a new mod, skin, paint, anything, or any new folders or anything, always hit update all mods, and it'll give you the latest right there. So once you got that done, go to vehicles, Metric GM, and choose the Metric Caddy. So we are going to go into vehicles, body, paint design. So that's where we see test Metric Caddy. And there we go. Shows up. That's how you code it. So, and then when you're done with that, hit Mods Manager, test, pack. Always use that pack unpack button when creating mods and everything, or creating skins and everything. It won't create an extra folder, and it's just the easiest thing to use. So I'll show you now what to do if you want to save it as PNG. So I'm going to get rid of the DDS there. So we're going to save as, this is just as if we want to save it as PNG to begin with. So PNG, and you're going to want to add a .color.png after. And then make sure you're saving it into the correct folder and hit save. So then we go back and see it says .color, and it should say PNG file right here. Open up the JBeam file. You do not need to add a .color to those right there. And you do not need to add a .color up here. The only place you need to add a .color, you'll need to do right as in the base color map line, .color.png. And you'll hit save. And then exit out of that and hit Control R, refresh. And there you go. So that's how you code the Metric Caddy. Pretty simple. If you have any questions or anything, leave a comment, and hope you enjoyed the video and hope it helped you.